First play underneath, quick hit on the 31-yard line. The catch made by the Cook again. Nobody's touched him yet. Down, he's out of bounds. And they stay on the ground. Now they get Pender to the edge of the 10. He'll get down to the 5, and Pender fighting. He'll be stopped. Field goals. Handoff. Walking in. Cook spinning, scoring. Touchdown Seminoles. Cook at the tailback position. And Golson with a little wizardry with the football. Hanging in. Throwing into the Texas State territory. Caught.
Title in the Sun Belt.
Oh, I agree. At the moment, though, they're going to be challenged to stop this run, and they cannot. To the edge, to the end zone, touchdown, Dalvin. This is Golson handing to Cook, and Cook takes off. Look out here. One man to beat, plays off the block. And he'll be shoved up against Texas State's defense. Pender, he'll get in. Florida State responds.
Use the timeout.
They go to Cook. He could ruin the Texas State plans, and he does. He's that good, and the blocking was by that Bobcats line. They screen it, and always a good idea to get it to Cook with blockers. First down, Florida State. Little pressure from the middle, but Golson fires a strike. It's caught by Rudolph, and he'll go into Texas State territory to the. But they're going for the end zone here with Golson. He'll take off, has room. And to the end zone, the dart for Travis Rudolph. And Everett Golson has his first. Pender on the ground, gets the edge, 15-20. Pender's got some great speed, and he's driven out of bounds. Golson going to the end zone. Touchdown! Ryan Izzo, the tight end.
Huge point of emphasis for Coach Fran. We don't want to be the enemy.
Golson gets that long pass out to Whitfield, and he breaks free.
Gonna pick up some blocks.
He's got a lot of hope. That offensive line got down there from the empty set to the end zone. Touchdown, a strike to Bobo Wilson. Agree with that?
Yes, I do. Very much so.
500 total yards for the Seminoles on the nose. They're going wide open here. Make it 555.
Give or take.
Full.
He's doesn't play favorites apparently.
Whitfield on the kickoff, and this has an opportunity to break. Except he's slowed down. How about another one out to the outside? That is Jonathan Vickers, and Vickers dances and leaps into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Get him some game speed reps.
Yep.
I mean, that's really
a fumble.
There it goes.
And when you're talking about Florida State, we do mean game speed. Derwin James on that. Out in the flat, Campbell seems to be Sean McGuire's preferred target, and why not? He's very effective. So the most accurate kicker in the history of college football, Roberto Aguayo, 92.3.
I learned a lot. Plenty of room for Dalvin Cook. There he goes into the secondary, and he's got another gear. Dalvin Cook. Breaking tackles. To the pylon. That's a Seminoles touchdown. Against Florida State. Fade pattern. Back corner of the end zone. It's a jump ball, and it's intercepted. A worst case scenario for. Well, they're believing second down and 10. Golson finds Wilson. He's making moves. That's a first down. Cook turns the corner, breaks a tackle, down the sideline. Did he step out? He did not. That's the
Foot and fire away.
Looking for room and finding more is Dalvin Cook. There he goes again. Breaks another tackle. And they'll say that he stepped out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. Once again, Roberto Aguayo, the Golson underneath, and there's a first down. Golson off a play action fake. Up the seam towards the end zone, and it's a touchdown to Bobo Wilson.
Touchdowns
He's changed the course of this offense.
Dalvin Cook runs through another tackle, but a flag is thrown. Going backwards instead of forwards is Mario Pender, and he makes something out of nothing and then some. Stiff arm for a first down. And he stays perfect. Four-man rush. Golson out of the pocket. Wide open is Travis Rudolph. Just about. Well, that is
on that completion, 2nd and 10. And another throw coming. Golson's going to go down the field. He's got a man open, and it's caught along the sideline. That's Kermit Whit.
To stay in bounds and know where he was on the boundary.
And there was a defensive back who tripped. Now a little bit of a trick play. Misdirection. Whitfield, who's got blazing sprinters. Kevin Kavalik, who's an excellent defensive end. Now Cook, who's got an opening left side. Dalvin Cook. There's that speed and power. Shake on 3rd and 5. Golson looking end zone. Pass is caught for a touchdown. 3rd and 9. Wade in the pocket. He's got protection. He's going deep. He will throw, and it's intercepted. What a play. Down to 2, down to 1. They do get the play off. And Golson, pressured, gets away. That was a near safety. Now Golson on the move. Out to the 20-yard line. Near. Golson back to pass. Throws middle. Caught. What a delivery. He finds Travis under center on 2nd and 6. They will hand it off. Dalvin Cook, good blocking right side. Cook gets to the edge, to midfield. There he goes. Dalvin Cook. It has been a defensive game on 3rd and 5. Golson pressured again. Golson throws on the move. He's got his man caught. First down. 11. Wade will hand it off. And there just wasn't anything there. That was beautifully played by DeMarcus Christmas. Now the ball's out. Florida State has it. Jalen Ramsey to the end zone. And then they will call that a touchdown.
Notre Dame's quarterback. Can Notre Dame sustain and keep pushing with all those injuries they've had?
First carry for Cook, and he breaks free. Dalvin Cook, 94 yards. Touchdown. Right up the middle. Several Demon Deacons had a crack to bring him down, but Dalvin Cook. Here comes the blitz. Time though for Golson. Rudolph caught at the 43-yard line. First down. Nearly breaks a tackle. They're bringing the house. Golson though with protection throws to the near side, and the grab by Whitfield from the 9. Golson hands it off and weaving his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Jonathan Vickers. First career touchdown for the sophomore. The 9.
Doing a great job on both sides of the ball.
From the goal line, Kermit Whitfield coming to the near side, and if he turns that corner, he does. Down the sideline and pulled down from behind by Zach. Golson with time to throw across the middle and inside the 10. First down, Travis Rudolph. Play fake, thrown out to Whitfield. He's into the end zone, touchdown. Got past Zach Dansel. First touchdown catch. 40. No surprise, and he makes it a 24-10 game from their own 28 for the Noles. Play fake, Golson. Bobo Wilson gets a nice block from the tight end. Izzo stays in bounds. He's all the way up to the 40. Play fake, and Golson at the 40, complete. Hit looking for Serenay again. Overshoots him, and is it picked off? It is! Tyler Hunter sealing the deal for Florida State.
From the I formation, it's an option look. Golson, late pitch to Cook, who's got the edge. Dalvin Cook's off and running. Hamstring looks just fine. Touchdown, Florida State, 72 yards. Play clock at 2. Kaya cannot escape, will be sacked. Back on first down, and they fake it to him. Golson taking a peek downfield and has a wide open man. Izzo, the tight end, inside.
Bringing even more confidence.
That's why they felt confident, Heather. Good stuff. Golson, a throw on second down, flips it short, and there is Cook. Beats the corner. Dancing down the sideline, makes a cut. Cook scored twice. Golson straight back on first down. Spins free again, and now fires complete over the middle. No trouble for...
That helps the psyche.
He's got to hurry here. And this is Cook with a crease. And a quick burst. And Darwin Cook appeared. They fake it to him, and Golson rolls out. Flips it far side. Catch made. Whitfield trying to work free down inside the 10-yard attempt. Ooh, that was a close one by the standards of Aguayo, who usually splits the uprights, but he does make it. Olsen on 2nd and 13, stands in the pocket and delivers a strike complete. First down yardage at the 35. Aguayo field goal. Ooh, he's not vintage Aguayo tonight. Snuck that one in.
Separate Rudolph from the football.
This is keep Meyer from getting the ball back. Delivers into traffic. Catch made. First down. Bobo will. Cook breaks free into the secondary. Darting down that far side. Inside of 7 minutes, he's got it again. He's got a crease again. Slips a tackle. Cook headed for the end zone.
Third down and short, trying to keep this drive alive. Louisville brings a blitz, and it is beaten by Everett Golson. Percher NFL star kicker, Roberto Aguayo. And that's why there will be NFL general. Everett Golson with a play-action fake. He's looking for a big play. Out to midfield. He's got one to Bobo Wilson. Make it 6 for 6 over the middle. He's got one of those. Get a 1-point game. And he's 2 for 2. 4-man rush, so all the time in the world for Jackson. Now the pocket collapses, and he's brought down back in. Here comes a blitz on second down. Golson beats it out to the edge. There goes Cook. Dalvin Cook makes a man miss. And he's out to the...
Thankful that wasn't even a bigger play.
Dalvin Cook turns the corner. Inside the 40. Breaking tackles. There he goes. Dalvin Cook to the pylon. He's into the end zone for an FSU touchdown. As Rudolph is in motion. Golson looking that way. Starts to look at the rush once again. Tucks it under and whips one up the sideline. That's a blown coverage. Getting loose is Whitfield. Down the sideline. Kermit Whitfield. High steps to the end zone. Gets loose. That could be dangerous. He doesn't see the pressure coming. Off the edge. The blitz works perfectly for Florida State. Was targeting there. He was using his helmet to do it as well. Dalvin Cook gets outside. Another gear for Dalvin Cook, and he cruises into the end zone with another Seminole touchdown.
Louisville did in that first half, did not hear.
Play action for Lamar Jackson. He throws it the length of the field, looking for James Quick, who had fallen down. So the interception into the hands of Javian Elliott. Might still have a chance. Everett Golson under some pressure. Throws it up the seam, off his back foot.
Get it done.
Can Louisville get a stop, though, on third down? Breaking free is Cook. How about that effort? Right at the first down marker. It looked... 4-man rush. Golson to the end zone. He's got a touchdown. Travis Rudolph got loose. And Dalvin Cook bounces it outside. Look out. That might be a horse collar tackle.
They won't.
Wide receiver hitch. Whitfield. to the sideline. High stepping with a stiff arm. And another to 11. Whitfield. Down the sideline. Maintains his balance. Wins the one-on-one battle. All the way to the pylon. It looks like a little bootleg for Everett Golson. Flips it into the end zone for an easy touchdown to Ryan Izzo. And FSU's offense stays perfect.
Coach Paul Johnson says they haven't been able to get out of their own way. On the screen, batted up and intercepted. What a play by Josh Sweat. He tipped it. Everett Golson, second series, hands it off to Dalvin Cook. That's as good as taking a shot. Cook. Florida State in the red zone. Aguayo, this one from 20 yards out. And he gets it inside that right upright. They'll go to pass. And that's picked off. That play imploded from the beginning. Brutus with the pick. High stepping it down the sideline. Touchdown, Knowles. Oh, they're going to mark it at the 2. The official target at 6'5". They give it to Cook, and Cook tiptoes between the tackles for a touchdown. 8 yards rushing so far. Olsen off the play fake. Complete through a dart to an opponent small in his 250. What a great pass. Complete to Rudolph for the first down. 7. And he knocks it through Florida State. 2nd and 9. Olsen with a completion. This is Whitfield. Whitfield is still a young Florida State team. But sometimes when you're young, you're really talented, like that guy at Miami Central. A pass caught at the 32. Look, from 38 yards out. Aguayo. Cash money. Cook. Little play action. Golson open. Great call. First. Golson complete to Whitfield.
There are a lot of empty seats. Syracuse brings a blitz. They do come out throwing. McGuire has time. Throwing the deep ball, and it is caught! Travis Rudolph weaving through the traffic, delivering a stiff arm, and scoring for Florida State.
Throughout this game.
Now the toss back to Jaquez Patrick. And a powerful run. He swats the defender away and goes down. 21-yard gain. Play action pass on first down from McGuire. Wants the whole thing. Receiver behind the defense. Rudolph again. Touchdown, Florida State. Florida, Juwan's from Sunrise. After his first incompletion, McGuire avoids the rush. Throws on the run. Caught another open receiver. And again, it's Travis Rudolph all the way to the gain. 13-yard gain. Patrick again. That was easy. Touchdown, Florida State. Dalvin offensive line has taken some criticism. It's inexperienced, but they have blocked for the second leading rusher in the country, and Dalvin Cook is off the clock if he had not used that timeout. McGuire sets up a screen. Here comes the big fella, Jaquez Patrick. And he's out of bounds inside the 40.
33, Hodge missing space to get 10 extra yards.
Syracuse tried to bring pressure. Here's Rudolph. McGuire short set, throws. Bobo Wilson, first down inside the 10. Florida State if they punch it in. And they do. Jaquez Patrick. Pressure. Dungy takes off immediately and is taken down from behind and the ball's out. Derwin James made the tackle short of the first down, and Florida State has recovered. Sean McGuire, plenty of time, throws to the end zone. Rudolph again, his third touchdown of the game, and Florida State takes a 3-score lead. Devontae Freeman, the last true freshman to run for 100 in his first game as a starter, and there's a touchdown for Patrick. He got the message there. Aguayo like to get out of this by his standard slump. He's 0 for 1 today with a miss from 41. That one's good.
Flag pre-snap as Cook takes off, breaks a tackle, and is off and running. Dalvin Cook headed for the end zone, but a flag came down before the ball was snapped. He is going to score. Now we'll check the marker.
Chris, the only thing I can think of is maybe Clemson lined up offside.
Cook stutter steps in the holes, off and running again. Dalvin Cook to the 40, to midfield. Cook, a second huge play. He looked momentarily because Jaquez Patrick, the talented freshman, spelling Cook, and McGuire in the pocket delivers a strike downfield, and the catch is made. Knowles at the 25. Cook has a crease. Dalvin Cook loose again in the Clemson territory. McGuire looking to throw on first down over the middle. Catch made by Ryan Izzo. And that tight end, Lofty Standards, has been a little bit of a slump, but does not miss and still has an inside of 40. So a 69. They back out, don't blitz. McGuire has time, fires sidelines, catch made. Wilson, and they finally can. McGuire pressured on first down, just lobs it up, and the catch is made by Rudolph. He beat. This is from 41. And he slides it through. It's a short kick by Enleka to the 7-yard line. Whitfield. Can he get the edge? Yes. Kermit Whitfield. Still running. Midfield and finally wrestled out. And the man who...
Dalvin Cook just ran past Warrick Dunn, becoming the all-time leading rusher, as Art said. Touchdown, Dalvin Cook! And down third down conversions. Golson steps up, throws it, got the first down to the 40. And out a couple of times with injury. He runs out in the flats. They throw over the middle. This is caught. New set of downs. McGuire trips but gets it to Dalvin Cook, still on his feet. Dalvin Cook inside the 10. Dalvin Cook, touchdown, Florida State, 30 yards. If not the best. Good snap, good hold. Boy, that went right over the upright. What are they? State defense. Play action. And this ball's caught inside the 10. A little bit of an angle, but no problem. How about saying a big-time game calls for big-time plays and players, and Greenwich makes that tackle. Here's Samuels. He puts the ball on the ground. Turnover. Florida State's got it.
To try to stay with North Carolina.
First down, Florida State. McGuire, who came into the ballgame in relief, has a wide-open receiver. Katie barred the door. Whitfield walks in for the touchdown. 27 yards.
Walked on and has earned a spot.
3rd and 10 for NC State. Brissett in trouble and goes down. First down and 10. Here's Dalvin Cook around the right side. Defense gets there and runs him out. Throw the out pattern's got a man. That's complete. Look out. Touchdown, Florida State. Wow. Whitfield tiptoed down the line.
This is Brissett on the QB
right
sneak.
now. And he's not going to get there.
They're not going to get another snap off. Florida State holds.
That young man has the ability to block pain more than anybody I've ever been around.
5 collective penalties in the game, and here's the throw downfield, and Whitfield the catch inside.
On the door now.
1st and goal, Patrick the carry, and the touchdown.
Should be inverted.
Here's Cook on first down. Left side, around the corner, touchdown.
Divergent was right on him. Good tackle, but a little too late.
Here is Dalvin Cook. Around the corner again. And did he stay in? No. Their defensive coordinator, Adam Brathwaite's got to be pretty happy with that. And the Aguayo field goal.
It's like Derwin James on defense. Him on offense, you're going to be okay.
Little slant, Whitfield will score.
To be tough. A lot of great ones have come out of Kansas City and Polk County.
Huseman picked. On the backside, LaMarcus Brutus set sail inside the 20 to the 14.
Talking the big body, you couldn't see around it.
Jimbo wants a touchdown. McGuire going to throw. Whitfield, what a catch! Touchdown.
Regular season game in a bowl game.
Play action, McGuire. Hit as he throws. And caught Rudolph. Banged out
For a fresh set of downs.
Cook. He'll get the touchdown here.
I don't know that he can.
Patrick is the running back. Oh, they're going to hand it to Colton Plant. Did he get in? He did. Does it like to play football? This guy loves football. Here's Golson swinging it. Backside. Great catch, Murray. Trying to cut back across the field and inside the...
Compare him and Dalvin Cook.
Here is Patrick. And he will drive for the touchdown. Second score.
Right down the pipe.
That they played well and then took over for Golson for good against NC State.
Cook, running room. It's a great block. Play fake by McGuire. Steps up in the pocket again and throws the perfect strike. Whitfield. Kermit Whitfield inside the 10. Fake. McGuire throws back against his body. Touchdown. Caught by Jeremy Kerr. Backup tight end. What a throw. He had to... McGuire to Cook. Cook somehow shakes off the big hit from Neal. McGuire really stepped into that in a perfect throw to Travis Rudolph. His hit from 45, he'll try from 51. And kissed it off the post. Florida comes on the blitz, and McGuire throws to Wilson. Bobo. Now the clock is Florida State's friend, Dalvin Cook, weaving his way behind blocks. Cook again, another big hole straight up the middle. Cook, touchdown.
Ball tough one to overcome. The answer is yes, I think they could.
Cook.
What a terrific. That's a bit.
Cook, nice misdirection. Dalvin Cook, see ya.
Takes over inside its 10. And off play action, McGuire throwing it downfield, and it's pulled in at the 35. Izzo is out past the 40.
The unquestioned leader.
McGuire hit, throws it up for grabs, and it is caught. Rudolph shoves the defender and is out of bounds inside the 10. The 20-yarder, as it looked like Aguayo maybe slipped again, but he put that through, and Florida State is on the board for this pressure. McGuire hit as he throws, and a great pass. Pulled in for a first down by Whitfield. 3rd and 4. Need to get to the 35. McGuire, and it's caught for a first down by Whitfield.
Last play was another example.
McGuire to the sideline. It's caught. Rudolph turns it up. Rudolph is down at the 1-yard line. It'll be first run of Cook. And here's Cook. Drilled, pushes forward, in. Touchdown, Florida State. The Noles finally hit Pater.
Right now, he's thinking about just getting the ball down the field.
Play action here. Got a man deep. Can he get it there? He does. It's Rudolph inside the 10. It's a Florida State touchdown. No underthrow on that deep. 2 scores. Houston bringing pressure. Here's Cook out of the backfield past the 30. Cook near the 45-yard line. So they 33 rushing yards on 18 carries. McGuire wide open in the middle of the defense is Rudolph again. He just had to burn a timeout. 5:22 to go. McGuire's pass caught inside the 15 by Kermit Whitfield. A big action. They need 6. McGuire to the end zone. Great grab. Touchdown, Wilson. Going to get this team 10-2. Pretty good. Good pass. McGuire hits Wilson. And they can score quick. They still have a shot.